All right, we got Kids Deserve Good Stories Too from Master Samwise. All right, let me see.
So, the first trailer for the Minecraft movie dropped recently, and I had two simultaneous thoughts. Why? And what took them so long?
Yeah.
While I'm not a Minecraft player myself, I'm
Well, I think Minecraft did like when people think about Minecraft, they think about the I don't know, like the creation aspect of it, not so much the story. Like I didn't even know like does Minecraft have a story? I didn't think it did. I thought it had like creative mode and then adventure mode. I don't even know the modes. I'm just making shit up. I mean, me personally, I've never played Minecraft, but I don't know. But
obviously aware of the game's cultural impact, and thus am obligated to check it out. And whoa, that's a lot of dislikes. Uh, what's up with that?
wait. Let me see. So, 638K up thumbs, 1.5 mil down thumbs. So I'm kind of I'm kind of in the darkness on this one. Um, I am not sure why people just massively dislike this. I mean, because what is that? That's about like three times. That's like three times the down thumbs. Like holy crap!
Uh, what's up with that? Well, from what I can tell, there are two major complaints. One, this movie has no business being live action. We all saw how bad Super Mario Bros. Fared as a live action
Yeah,
adaptation. Or more accurately, we didn't see because no one watched that movie. But everyone watched the 90-minute animated commercial for Nintendo that came out last year. And
yeah. Mario, the Mario movie was good, just straight up, and it had no business being that good. I mean, because what's the story of Mario? Bowser kidnaps Princess Peach. Mario goes and saves her. Ta-da! Like all that extra stuff throughout the movie, that was all like well crafted. I thought.
two, it's Jumanji. The plot is Jumanji. Because
Oh,
apparently Hollywood isn't happy relying on existing IPs for their world and has to copy and paste existing story arcs as well.
yeah,
Now, far be it from me to judge an entire product well before it gets released. I don't even have any emotional ties to a Minecraft movie, but plenty of people my age do. After all, the game was published in 2011.
yeah. I work with this one guy, and he's what is he? He's like 5, 6 years older than me, so he's like 40ish. And this dude has put in thousands of hours into Minecraft. Like partly because like I think his kids play, but it's like he was playing a shitload and then he got his kids into it and then yeah. But yeah, there's like 40-year-olds that are like into Minecraft, but they're into like the building a gigantic thing aspect of it. Minecraft is a 2011 sandbox game developed and published by Mojang Studios, originally created by Marcus Notch Person using the Java programming language. The first public test was released on 17 May 2009. Damn. Minecraft is old.
After being in beta for 2 years. So a 30-year-old could very well have been playing this game for half his life. And the
Yeah.
reaction from that demographic has, as we have seen, been quite negative.
Aren't trailers supposed to make you want to see the movie? Honestly, reading the comments is a better movie experience. They gave Jack Black a blue shirt and called it a day. I went through 7 stages of grief in 1 minute and 20 seconds. Back when I was a kid, I always imagined what a Minecraft movie would look like. It didn't look like this.
If you've been on the gaming side of the internet for a while, you probably know that whenever gamers get mad about a choice made regarding a beloved game of theirs, there will always be gaming journalists rushing to play defense for whatever multi-billion
Yeah.
dollar company has alienated their target demographic this time.
Yeah. I don't take gaming journalists serious. Like I used to back in the day when they were like more needed. And by back in the day, I mean like 2008, 2009. back when like Game Informer was like just barely starting off as just a thing. And I got those little monthly magazines, and I like wanted to read through the whole thing, see all the reviews and stuff. I was like, oh wow, that's cool. This is all the new games. This is a really cool magazine. But yeah, modern day gaming journalism is just bad. It's just bad. They all say the same thing. They all peddle the same narratives. There's nothing unique about anyone. Yeah.
In this case, we have Kotaku publishing an article with the headline, "Sorry, the Minecraft movie isn't meant to be for you," in which the author explains that his 9-year-old son is very...
What does that mean? The Minecraft movie isn't made for you? So what's the implication? That there's this big audience of people that love Minecraft. Minecraft movie gets made. Like, for every 4 people, 3 people dislike it. Sorry, it's not for you. So what are you implying? What are you saying? Then why make a movie about the game if it's not for you? Why hijack yet another gaming IP and destroy it?
very excited by the mere concept of a Minecraft movie, even more so one starring Jack Black. Minecraft, whether you like it or not, is now a game aimed at kids, the author writes, and so it should be a surprise.
Well, it kind of is and it kind of isn't, but it's like the Minecraft target audience, it's very easy to think that it's like targeted at kids with just the graphics alone, but the thing that makes it super complex and creative is the building aspects of it. Like, I can YouTube any like Minecraft gigantic creation thing, and chances are probably at least a 21-year-old or more made that gigantic thing. There ain't no little like 9, 10, 11-year-old make it like out here making like a gigantic the Statue of Liberty. Okay, it's just not happening.
To no one at all that a movie based on the game would be too, and kids, especially under 12s, are not perhaps as sophisticated as you might wish.
Yeah.
A sentiment echoed by this viral tweet, which includes a screenshot of a moist critical video.
To be clear, this movie is for my 6-year-old child, not 40-year-old men. You're not the target demo anymore. Well, when were they? When was the 40-year-old man the target demographic?
Video crapping on the trailer. And unlike the author of said tweet, I actually went out and watched that video in which Charlie freely admits that he is not the target audience.
And based off this teaser, this is very clearly aimed at kids. This is made for toddlers.
And yet he maintains his freedom to dunk on the film nonetheless.
But just...
You know what I wonder? I wonder what the vibe was like on set. Like, did the director constantly have to keep reiterating that it's made for kids, don't worry about it, just play it up a little bit, have fun, laugh a little, put a big smile on, it's just for kids. I wonder how many times the director had to say that. Because I don't know if people like Jack Black or not, or like anymore. Like, do you think Jack Black, Jack Black is like, he's got gray hair, okay? How long do you think he's been playing Minecraft? Do you think he's been playing Minecraft forever? Because he obviously wouldn't have took the role if he didn't have some sort of like emotional investment in Minecraft. I don't know. Is that like too far-fetched to like link?
Just because I'm not the target audience for this movie doesn't mean I can't insult it and point out its shortcomings.
So first off, the critics of the critics clearly aren't even listening to and do not care about the complaints about the trailer, which are largely, it should be animated, and it shows a predictable recycled plot. One would think that making...
Oh, like, I bet everybody was probably wanting this shit to be animated, like either Mario, like he said before, or the Lego movies. I think that would have been the better move, to be honest, because outside of like the humans in the movie, I think from when I saw that commercial or whatever, the trailer, Outside of the humans, everything else was CG.
Making a 100% animated movie would make it more appealing to kids, and asking for a studio to do the legwork to come up with their own stupid story is a far cry from asking the Minecraft movie to have character.
Wait.
Is a far cry from asking the Minecraft movie.
Let me go back. Wait. How do I go back on this thing? Oh, god dang it, that's 5 seconds.
Up with their own stupid story
Wait.
is a far cry from asking the Minecraft.
This is a person. This is a CG person, I think. Even though it's like all blurred out, I can't really tell. But I can kind of tell. It looks like a humanoid. Or is this, wait, is this supposed to be like a pig? Isn't that like a bad guy in Minecraft? Like some of the bad guy cannon fodder of the game, they're like humanoid pigs or something. Okay, this makes a little bit more sense, but I don't know. It's like, this is borderline scary to me, to be honest. I don't know. This is like about on the same vibe as, you remember when what studio initially threw out that trailer of Sonic, like the first iteration of Sonic? Let me see if I can find it real quick. First iteration of Sonic in the movies. Yeah, it was like, let me see, images. It's like this. This is the weird vibe I'm getting. Oh no, that's a tiny one. God dang it. Like this, right here. It's like uncanny. It doesn't really make sense. Versus like a more traditional looking Sonic. It's like, oh, that's obviously Sonic. Versus this thing. That's what I'm getting. That's the vibe I'm getting from this. I don't know why.
Movie to have character writing as mature and complex as Better Call Saul. Second, and this is the main point of my video, adults can and should criticize children's media. The Kotaku writer freely admitted.
Yeah, because who's making it? Adults. Kids aren't making the movie. That's pretty obvious. So an adult can criticize another adult's work. That logic follows.
Admits that his son saw that it was a Minecraft movie starring Jack Black and needed to see it immediately. Kids can and will watch anything. My oldest kid isn't even old.
I was the same way. When I was a little kid, I would literally watch anything. I didn't know what was good media, what was bad media, what was a good book, a bad book, what was a good movie or a bad movie, or anything. Kids will literally eat up anything. That's why they have their own protected section on YouTube called YouTube Kids.
Old enough to play Minecraft yet. And yet, I can still remember a time when you had to hear this.
Yeah, same.
Every time you went to check if the book you reserved was on hold at your local library yet. Point being, parents of young children today don't really know what it was like growing up in the screen-dominated world that our offspring inhabit. Never has it been easier to distract our spawn by chucking them in front of a magic box that can access every piece of entertainment ever created by mankind. That means that we, the adults of the world, have more of a responsibility to be particular about and critical of children's media, not less.
That is a great point. I mean, I think, hasn't Netflix implemented like some sort of Netflix kids section? I think a lot of these streaming services have implemented like a kids section where it's like, oh, is this profile, I don't know, like 14 and under? Well, click on the kids thing or whatever with the settings and then set it on that, and then automatically blocks like a shitload of movies.
Who cares if it's mindless and dumb? It's for kids. I care because it's for my kids, and my kids deserve good stories. When you make a TV show or a movie for...
Yeah, look at this. Cinderella was like a halfway decent story. It wasn't just pig slop on a plate.
or kids, your attitude absolutely should not be, let's just throw some vibrant colors on the screen and make
Does everybody forget about the original Disney cartoon movies? Like Snow White, Cinderella, Beauty and the Beast? What were those target demographics? Probably for kids, right? Granted, they're not like the most perfect stories, but I would, if I were a betting man, I would probably bet that those old school Disney cartoon movies, those stories were like way better put together than whatever this is going to be.
a few fart jokes. Stories matter. They affect us. They change us. They teach us lessons about good and evil, self-discovery and self-worth, courage in the face of the dangerous and unknown, the importance of maintaining relationships and healing broken ones, and so on and so forth. Suggesting that Warner Brothers or any other gazillion-dollar movie studio can be excused for making a dumbed-down, low-effort product because it's for the kids is quite simply asinine. Not only is doing so morally bankrupt, it's bad business. Kids' movies or shows should be family movies or shows. They should be written so that kids will enjoy them and their parents will appreciate them and thus want their kids to watch them. The perfect example of this currently is...
But to be honest, on the flip side, nobody has ever actually seen like the Minecraft movie. It could end up being like a halfway decent story with having like a decent like conclusion. It's like, oh, be a better person. Like the most important thing is family or anything like that. Like be courageous, stand up to, your fears and try to overcome your fears and something like that. Like we haven't really seen it yet.
Bluey. This Australian TV show about a family of anthropomorphized dogs is far and away the best kids show on television, at least at the moment. It's colorful, lively, and silly, but the characters all have real and believable personalities, complete with their own quirks and flaws. As much as Bluey is this wholesome show about two delightfully creative little girls and the willingness of their parents, mostly their dad, to participate in their crazy games, it also shows that being a parent is as exhausting as it is rewarding.
Is there some game where I just lie really still on a comfy bed or something?
As a parent to young children myself, it is both validating and inspiring. Yes, it can be a struggle to get into my kids' games when I have just gotten off work or I'm exhausted from a night of poor sleep, but the pure joy they get out of playing with me is just so worth it. I imagine my experience of discovering the delightfulness of Bluey is hardly unique. Do you know how many bad kids shows there are out there? How many are
probably a lot
in just the most basic and dumbest way possible? How many are annoyingly and cloyingly trying to speak to children through inane characters?
Caillou. Oh my god, I remember Caillou.
Whose personalities depend...
Any sort of like chibi, big head, tiny body kid show falls under that. Yep.
And the lesson of the episode. How many make you want to stuff your ears with cotton as soon as the theme song comes on?
Because I do.
The reason these shows are so abundant is because writing one-dimensional characters and storylines is easy. It's quick. Kids don't know. Kids don't care. So why should we? Because you're not a kid. You're an adult. Making content for children should require more care and attention, not less. You have tremendous...
I mean, I think that's a big ask when a lot of movies, that are specifically made for adults even, can't even seem to do that correctly. So, come on.
Power to influence and mold young minds. So listen to Uncle Ben and make a good movie, not just one that will keep the kids' eyes glazed over for 90 minutes. And of course, the greater responsibility falls on the parents to make sure that their kids aren't watching garbage, which is exactly why the statement, "this isn't made for you," is so tone-deaf and short-sighted. Let me ask you this, parent of a young Minecraft fan. Are you okay with your child watching mindless garbage that will keep them in a seat for an hour or so? I mean, assumingly your kid has an iPad and YouTube access, so what's the difference between some random jagoff ranting about Doritos while playing Minecraft with a production value of 85 cents and a movie featuring two A-list actors with a 9-figure budget? Why exactly are you shelling out $75 for...
Really? Minecraft was like over $100 million? Bro, that's crazy.
Tickets and popcorn if the only thing this movie will accomplish is getting your child excited about seeing more Minecraft stuff on screen, an emotion that he no doubt experiences.
Bro, I just thought about this, like probably since the inception of the trailer when it first came out and then subsequently when the movie will actually release, Minecraft YouTube will probably blow the fuck up. it will have a considerable bump in just viewers, participators, Minecraft players, so on and so forth. I did not even consider that. I should probably become like a Minecraft YouTuber or some shit.
On a weekly basis when his favorite Minecraft YouTuber uploads a new video. Start having standards for Hollywood. They expect to be given your hard-earned money.
Well, to be honest, people have expected and wanted standards out of Hollywood, but Hollywood seems to have its own agenda in recent years. If you've been watching like anything that came out of Hollywood, so the standards are not that high.
You should expect them to work just as hard to create a product that will do more than give you the opportunity to take a nap in an AMC recliner. Parents, guardians, uncles, aunts, grandparents, whoever should be able to meaningfully engage with the media that their kids or the kids in their lives are consuming. They should be able to talk with those children about it, help them find the meaning that the kids being kids may have missed, help them understand why stories are more than just mindless content. And perhaps the Minecraft movie will in fact provide such an opportunity here. My point here has not been to bash the movie or its trailer, but rather to challenge the mindset that because something is for kids, the opinion of an adult is practically worthless, and the attitude that it's okay for things to be low effort and dumb because kids aren't sophisticated. With that thought in mind,
I mean, but conversely, it's okay to have mindless, dumb content for an adult. I mean, look at some of the Michael Bay movies. They're just like explosions in action. Why? Because he does that really good. Why do you think the phrase crap action exists? You know? It's just like mindless action. You know, one could consider it to be like kind of dumb and one-dimensional, but hey, jingle enough shiny, noisy keys in front of me, and I could be, you could have my attention for an hour or two. Sometimes. Not all the time, just sometimes. So adults are not foaming at the mouths, looking to have their mind engaged with every single solitary movie. You know, it's like, I don't know, there's like a mood or something. Sometimes I feel like watching like a thriller, sometimes I feel like watching a crap action, sometimes I feel like watching like an old school movie, a trilogy or something. It's not like adults are above it in any way, shape, or form either.
let us turn our attention to several recent movies that are well written, meaningful, and enjoyable by anyone, even if their main target audience is in fact children. May I present all of Pixar, almost without exception until the 2010s, although there absolutely have been some bangers since then. Toy Story is one of the most beloved animated films of all time.
Oh, yeah.
A masterpiece in every sense of the word, even as it teaches young kids the importance of not being a selfish little turd when someone new comes along and disrupts your status quo. Finding Nemo remains an absolute delight for me to watch even 22 years after its release, and the themes of loss, healing, holding on, and letting go demonstrated in Nemo and Marlin's journeys will forever ring true. I could go on, but let's list some more recent examples from other studios. Like the Lego Movie, which I think is an appropriate parallel
Lego
for
Movie
Minecraft,
slaps.
seeing as it's another child's product, primarily focused on encouraging its players to be creative. Or in my case, rigorously following the instructions and replacing every single brick that ever fell off during play sessions. In case you couldn't tell, I'm more of a Factorio guy than a Minecraft guy. Anyway, it's a fantastically bright and colorful narrative that also features many big-name actors, voice actors for the most part, but which is constructed around the journey of a man who has no idea who he is, and who wants others to tell him his very identity, because that's a hell of a lot easier than actually figuring out what he likes and who he is. The movie speaks to the deep desire in all of us to belong, to be wanted and needed, and to the truth that we cannot fulfill that longing by being anyone who isn't genuinely and uniquely us. In a somewhat similar vein, you have How to Train Your Dragon. Side note, I started playing this movie with my recording software running and had to absolutely tear myself away from the screen. This film is simply enthralling. Anyhow, our protagonist in How to Train Your Dragon, Hiccup, also has a hard time fitting in, but for an opposite reason. Again, it is brilliantly animated in every way, has storytelling and character arcs that are straightforward and clear, so kids can comprehend the story, and yet it does not dumb itself down. For one thing, because the writers care about their craft. They don't want to just dump out some sludge that kids will lap up because kids don't know the difference between a chocolate milkshake and one made from carob. The creators want to create something of value. They want to tell kids who are struggling to fit in, hey, you have gifts. They may not be those which everyone else has, but they are still gifts. Different is not bad. All you have to do is figure out how to use your gifts to help your family and friends in a way that only you can. Pair that message with a delightful art style, excellent voice acting, and a phenomenal score, and you have a classic. A movie that entire families can enjoy over and over again, which is, of course, what we like to call good business. I'm not going to buy the DVD.
I just thought of this. If the movie was made for kids, 12 and under, why would they have big name actors like Jack Black and Jason Momoa? Do you think kids 12 and under easily recognize Jack Black and Jason Momoa? And whoever else? I don't think so. Isn't the purpose of those big name actors supposed to put adult butts in seats? So why have Jack Black and Jason Momoa in it if your target audience is kids? Why not just make the movie about Steve? I literally just came to this epiphany like right now.
Of some junk that my kids will watch while their eyes roll back into their skulls. That makes me cringe every time a character opens his mouth. No, I'm going to buy the DVD, metaphorically probably, of something that will make me forget whatever I was doing when I walk through the living room and see it on the TV, because it's just that good. Since it is so likely that children will meet cruel enemies, let them at least have heard of brave knights and heroic courage. Otherwise, you are making their destiny not brighter, but darker. Stories are not merely products. They are far, far more than that. Their power is well beyond what most of us understand.
Yeah.
Children need good stories. They deserve them. Not that adults don't, but considering the prevalence of stories in our culture and the importance we...
Yeah, I mean, when I was growing up as a little kid, there was a lot of shows and movies that I like to watch. I mean, all of Nickelodeon, all of Disney, all of Kids WB on Saturday morning, all of Cartoon Network back in the day, Dragon Ball Z. What else? There's a ton of movies. Like all the original like Disney movies I grew up watching. Toy Story and Pixar and all that. Yeah.
We attach to them. Certainly, the ones meant for boys and girls in their formative years should be the ones that we, their parents, should care about the most. So no, maybe the Minecraft movie or the Super Mario Brothers universe or the Backyard Baseball TV show aren't meant for me, but they are made for my sons and daughters. So yes, what I think, what every parent thinks, absolutely matters. Hollywood needs to realize that, and so apparently do random people on the internet who happily run defense for gigantic corporations that only ever want their money. So if you are a parent, grandparent, or anyone with any sway over what a young, impressionable child watches, here's my recommendation. Don't show them anything that you wouldn't watch yourself. Do not let them watch low-effort garbage that sounds like it was written for toddlers by toddlers. And talk with them about what they watched.
Is that a diss?
Encourage them to think about the virtues of the heroes, to admire them for enduring hardship, and to take something away from their time in front of a screen. Stories should matter. If they don't, they're not worth your time, and they're certainly not worth that of your children.
Dang.
So,
That was a good video. I really liked it. I had no idea the like to dislike ratio on that trailer. That's hilarious. Let me see if it's still there. What is this? YouTube. Minecraft movie trailer. Oh, wait, which one? Probably one with 37 mil? Probably the third one with 37 mil. Oh my God, it's up to almost 700 million ups and 1.7 downs. So it's going from like a like a 1 to 3 to like a 1 to 2 now almost. Well, it's like nah, it's still like 2.5, like 1 to 2.5 ratio of like good and bad. Are you sure you want to delete this world? It cannot be undone. Yes. 124k up thumbs. Oh my God. What a missed opportunity to use actual Minecraft music. I mean, Jesus. This is shocking to me. Like actually shocking. God dang. Ugh. But yeah, I mean, shit. It's Minecraft. It's like one of the most successful games of like all time. It's been around for what, like about 20-ish years now? Like, why would you go half-ass on it and just put some like real actors in there? Why not just do like what Mario did? You know, everybody knows Mario, and it feels like a lot of people know Minecraft and about Minecraft Steve. So why try to water it down with I don't know. I don't know. It just seems like a weird decision to put like real actors in there instead of just going like full CGI. I don't know. But that's just me and my 2 cents. But dude, overall, cool ass video. Baller. 100% agree. But I don't know. Maybe when it comes out, maybe it'll be good. Who knows? It could happen. But yeah. Overall, cool video, and I want to see more. But that's pretty much it for me. I'll catch you guys on the next one. All right, later.